Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome into Northland Basketball. And we welcome you to Ganado High School for tonight's broadcast of a big showdown between the Ganado Lady Hornets and the Alchesay Falcons. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Floyd Simmons, courtside at the Ganado Pavilion. And we're ready, just about ready to go. They are announcing starting lineups here, and we're going to get going with our coverage in just a moment, everybody. We do welcome you in again here to our broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone and some outstanding sponsoring partners like Sholo Ford. Big thank you to Sholo Ford. To Holbrook Family Dentistry as well. Big thank you there. And, of course, to many other outstanding partners like Beeman Well Drilling and Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. A big thank you goes out. Our Sports Zone Player of the Game is presented every game by our very good friends at White Mountain Regional Medical Center. We're about ready to go in this one here tonight. The home team getting their introduction here now at the Pavilion. The home team is coming into the game with a 3-4 overall record. So a big win here tonight against a tough opponent like Alchesay would go a long way toward where they find themselves in this early part of the season, get them to 500 on the campaign. So they'd look forward to that for sure. Now, Alchesay brings an 8-4 record in, and that team over there, the Lady Falcons, they have won 7 of their past 8 games. So they're on a roll right now, and they're looking forward to this one here tonight at Ganado. Starting lineups have been introduced. We've had the national anthem already, so we're just about ready to go, everybody. Starters for the visitors, the Alchesay Lady Falcons, include Kamari Clase, number 35. Also, Hannah Quintero, number 3. Hannah, a senior, getting a start here in this one. Number 4, Keone Nashio is also a senior. She starts tonight for this Lady Falcons team. Also in the starting lineup is number 10, Kylie Mansfield, a sophomore, and another sophomore, number 12, Peyton Parker. Those are your starters so far in this one tonight for Ganado. And as you may know, their head coach, who has been at the helm for quite some time, Coach Rick Sanchez, leads this 8-4 Lady Falcons team into this one against the Ganado Hornets. And we're going to run you through their starting lineup as they control the opening tip. And we're underway with Northland Basketball exclusively here at the Sports Zone. And a bounce pass is going to get tipped away, knocked away by Kamari Clase. And it's a first opportunity to see this offense for the Falcons. They'll throw it into backcourt. Hey, that's going to get stolen. Heads-up play by Ganado. It is Mia Jesus. Mia, just a sophomore, made a very experienced play there. She saw going into backcourt. Saw that the Alchesay Falcon player was not really hustling back to go after the ball because, you know, if she touches it, it's a backcourt violation. Maybe just took it for granted. But Jesus sped around there, picked it up, laid it in for the first points here tonight at Ganado. And the Lady Hornets are in front 2-0 with Alchesay back on offense. And the runner is up there, and that shot is going to be no good. Attempted by Peyton Parker, and it's Ganado with the basketball. There is number 10. That is Jordan Claw, the sophomore transfer from Holbrook, is now a Ganado Hornets player. And a couple of attempts inside. That second shot there, no good for number 23, Jayana White. Jayana, a senior for Ganado. Other starters out there include number 4, the experienced Jason McIntosh, senior for Ganado. I mentioned Jordan Claw. She wears number 10. Also number 0 there, Mia Jesus, who handles the basketball right now. Shantea Smith, number 44, gets a start for the Hornets. As we get the first whistle for a foul in the game. And it looks like it's Peyton Parker. Parker with the first of her fouls here tonight. And this one not a shooting foul, and so Ganado will inbound the ball. The final starter out there handles the basketball, and a step-back three is on the way from the corner. No good for number 23, Gianna White. For the Hornets, and we get another Falcons foul. This one goes against Kamari Alchesay. Alchesay with her first foul of the game. Welcome into Ganado, everybody, tonight for this broadcast of Northland Basketball. Taking over the head coaching duties for Ganado. So you watch that one go up from outside, no good, and then Shantea Smith able to put it back up, and good for Ganado. They get out to a 4-0 early lead over the Lady Falcons, who will throw that runner up there, and maybe ill-advised for Hannah Quintero. She threw that over the top of everything. Ganado the rebound, and Jordan Claw, the transfer from Holbrook, will connect on that three from the corner. And a terrific start for the Lady Hornets at home tonight. They are off to a 7-0 advantage, and that's going to force Coach Sanchez to go to his bench and bring a couple in. There is Claw setting up from that corner, knocking it down to make it a 7-0 early advantage. For Ganado, what a start, huh? By the way, the head coach in his first year as the girls' head coach for Ganado. And in the past, he had been the head coach of the boys' basketball team here at Ganado. That's Tom Totticini. So Coach Totticini, there he is on the sideline, taking over this season for Ganado, and he is assisted by the very capable Abigail Benali, who spent time as the head coach last year of this Lady Hornets team. There is Abby on the end of that bench, assisting Coach Totticini. Meanwhile, after the first Hornets foul, which is a shooting foul, that one assessed on Shantea Smith. Neither of those, on the first of those, free throws went in. And that's Uriah Burnett, just a freshman out there in the lineup now for the Falcons. She got the first of those free throws. And the score now is 7-1. 7-1. The Ganado Lady Hornets out in front. Looking around to see if I can figure out how many of those Falcon fans made the trip. And it actually looks like a pretty small Falcons contingency here on the road at Ganado. I kind of expected more, and maybe there's going to be some later arrivals for the boys game, but here's a pass that saved in. Falcons had to save it in. Burnett hustling, but she threw it in to the Hornets. And then we're going to get a stop for a moment and reset the shot clock. There's one of our officials right there, Neil Yazzie. You all know Neil. Working this one here, this girls' game at Ganado tonight. And another one of our officials right there, that's Orlando So. And we'll introduce you to the third man of this team here in just a moment. There he is, Ted Watson is official number 3 working this girls' game. Fantastic crew right there. Ganado with the steal, the takeback, and a nice pass up the floor, and an even nicer finish with the left hand by Mia Jesus. Mia's got a couple of early baskets good for Ganado. And they're going to get a pull-up jumper on the other side. That was a terrific shot by Kylie Mansfield in transition. That mid-range jump shot is always a tough one to make, and that one from about 16 feet was much needed. And this Falcons team, who are going to get a steal here and take it back the other direction. Falcons go to work after that terrific defensive play. And then the lady who made that play with a shot there, Imani Beach, couldn't make the basket go. But she did make that great defensive play a moment ago. Now she'll help break up that pass right there, and it's back to the Falcons. But what a defensive play by Jason McIntosh. Blocked that shot before it really had a chance to be developed out there. And Ganado's got a shot at it. Shantea Smith for 3, and that's no good. And it's rebounded, saved in nicely for Ganado, and they'll get Jasa underneath. A little turnaround on the baseline. McIntosh got her first point of the game, and Coach Sanchez wants an Alchesay timeout here in this first quarter. Ganado 11, Alchesay 3. You watch it right here, the save in, and the nice little turnaround for Jasa. And there's your 8-point Ganado lead. It's Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
You saw that Kylie Mansfield play defensively for Alchesay a moment ago. Ganado has gotten the ball back, and we stay at 11-3. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. McIntosh with the ball, and she'll drop one outside. Jordan Claw dribbling at the top for the Lady Hornets. Fake the little give and go and a step back for Jasa. That's a little bit too much on it. Rebounded by the Lady Hornets, so they'll keep it alive. Claw fakes the pass and got the nice roll. Jordan Claw has her second early bucket here. 5 points in the first quarter for Jordan and a steal for her. And a beautiful job of working the ball around to a shot from Mia Jesus. And another opportunity for Ganado. You see that the Falcons could not get the ball going out into front court. Ganado with an opportunity and a bounce pass to the baseline. That's going to skip. Out of bounds last, touched by Shandon Dinetso, number 12, who has checked in for Coach Totticini. And now Shandon will leave for a moment, replacing her on the floor. Returning to the lineup is Autumn Sosi. Autumn wearing number 3 out there on her jersey. So Ganado with the fantastic start, leading right now. Well, I don't know. I've got 13-10 in my book. It says 15-10. Did I miss a Jordan Claw basket somewhere in there? Maybe I did. That's what it's suggesting. The book here, the official book, has Jordan with 7 points. I had her with 5, so she must have got the 2 somewhere, and I wasn't paying a lot of attention. So 15-3 is what the scoreboard says. We're going to go with that right now. Here's a shot from the corner, and that's a big 3. Falcons needed that big way. Hannah Quintero landing her first big shot of the game for the Lady Falcons. And they're going to get a steal and running up the floor. 2-on-3, the defense gets back for Ganado, but there's an open shot left side for Quintero. Missed that. Rebound, Falcons, and the little shot on the baseline just wouldn't go in for Uriah Bennett. Uriah is the freshman here. Uriah is going to see a lot of action tonight, playing the post. You see her defensively go out and try to get a stop, and her presence defensively, I think, just forced that travel as Jesus turned it over, and Ganado gives it back to the Falcons, but mentioning that Burnett is out there, the freshman, and I think she's going to see a lot of action because the senior post player for Coach Sanchez, the Falcons, that's Alyssa Jim, she is taken ill and she is unable to be here tonight with her teammates. And so they're going to be missing her a lot. And I would tell you right now, down by 9 in this first quarter, they are really missing Alyssa right now. And Uriah will do her best to see if she can fill those shoes. Here's an inbound, and the Falcons going to throw it away. Jordan Claw with the ball, gives it up to McIntosh. Back outside to Claw. McIntosh will pull up in the paint. Back outside, Jordan's got an open three, and that's going to bang around, no good. But the rebound, well, another rebound try, and that one no good for Shantea Smith. The Hornets could not make good on a couple of chances right there. Inside it goes to Burnett, and that one's going to roll up and over. Nice job by Uriah, and that's her first points of the game. Hornets with the basketball. Autumn Sosi to Jordan Claw. Now McIntosh, and she will fire a pass to the baseline. Shantea Smith got it blocked. I believe that was Burnett that got a hand on it. Ganado gets it back. 15 on the shot clock, and a three goes up to beat the corner buzzer. That shot clock didn't matter. The three is good for Ganado at the buzzer. It's Cheyenne Nez, the sophomore, came in off the bench, found herself open, and makes this an 18-8 game at the end of the first quarter. On to the second, everybody. Stand by for more of this girls basketball game coming up. It's Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your best of the White Mountains 2025 Best Propane Company, Owens Energy. In fact, it's their 5th consecutive win in a row. Owens has been proudly serving our community for more than 25 years, supporting local organizations, providing dependable service, and now an official partner of the Sports Zone's Friday Night Football Show. It's all about propane at Owens Energy, a local family-owned business with friendly, reliable service right here in Arizona's White Mountains. Owens Energy, your White Mountains propane provider.
Step into the world where every bloom tells a story at the Bloom House Floral Design Shop. From enchanting decor to lifelike artificial florals that stay stunning year-round, we craft magic for your home, your holidays, and your biggest moments. Need a custom arrangement or a centerpiece that wows? We'll design it just for you. No fairy godmother required. The Bloom House, located in Pinetop and Show Low, is where imagination blossoms and every day becomes more beautiful.
Well, how's it going out there? Northland Basketball Nation, Sports Zone Nation, good to have you with us as we get the second quarter underway. Game one of the broadcast doubleheader tonight from Ganado. And the Hornets are going to get in the way of that pass, take it away. And it's the sophomore Jordan Claw bringing that one up into front court. And a dangerous pass is taken away. Sosi's pass stolen by the Falcons, but now stolen back. And it was Autumn Sosi herself who stole it, but her outlet pass intended for Jason McIntosh is going to go out of bounds. There's head coach Tom Totocini, and he's got his Lady Hornets off to a fantastic start against a very strong Alchesay Lady Falcons team. The Falcons came in to this one. Coach Sanchez on your screen there. Falcons come in with an 8-4 overall record. They played well at the Round Valley tournament, where I hear from Coach Sanchez that St. John's beat them in the tournament, and he had glowing remarks to say about the St. John's team, how good they are. The team that won the Round Valley tournament on the girls' side is really going to be making a lot of headlines out there and shockwaves, and that's the Joseph City Lady Wildcats, 1A basketball, and he talked about their team. It's a kind of a throwback old-school approach for Joseph City. They just methodically worked the ball, half-court offense. Not a lot of running, just good, strong defense and good half-court basketball, and that's the Joseph City Lady Wildcats, I guess. Look out for them in the 1A ranks this year. Meanwhile, here in this one, Ganado trying to get to a 500 record, and they are off to a fantastic start on their way to maybe doing just that. A win here would make them 4-4 on the season. Got a lot of basketball left to be played here, though. And here's a shot from the angle right side. Three-point try, no good. Jason McIntosh with the long rebound, and she's going to go 1-on-2 and lower that shoulder on the way in and take the contact. That gets her to the foul line for 2 shots. And the lady that committed the foul is Hannah Quintero. Quintero's first foul of the game, putting Jason at the free throw line. Jason unable to connect on that. Watch this again. There's your contact. See the end of it there, and now we'll see if McIntosh can stake Ganado out to an 11-point advantage here in the first half. Falcons rebound the miss, and they'll bring it up into front court. Second quarter. So look at the lineups out here. Just about a minute and a half in to the quarter. That's number 15, Imani Beach out there for the Falcons. That with the rebound and put back. And two-shot opportunity is Uriah Bennett, the freshman. Uriah wearing number 42. And she is going to the line courtesy of the second foul of the game on Shantea Smith of Ganado. Others out there for the Falcons right now include number 3, Hannah Quintero. And we'll see who is under the basket for the Falcons at the moment. It looks like number 20, Leah Lupi, who is a junior, is out there. Also, number 35, Kamari Classe, is going to go in and try to get a rebound right here. Doesn't have to, because Burnett was able to get both of those foul shots for the Falcons, who are 3 out of 4 from the line here in the first half. So far, the Hornets have missed both of their free throw shots so far in the game. McIntosh to the corner. That is Cheyenne Dinetso, number 2 in the game, but no worry there. Big three for Jason McIntosh. Answered on the other end, and a great shot by Imani Beach. So threes on both ends of the floor. Somebody new into the lineup for the Hornets. McIntosh picks up the dribble, and she'll send it to the left angle there for Jordan Claw, number 10. Here is Shantea Smith, number 44. There's McIntosh wearing jersey number 4. Also out there on the floor is number 2, Cheyenne Dinetso. And into the game is number 32, Janessa McIntosh. Up the floor goes, and a shot from the corner is good, and the Falcons hit back-to-back threes. And it's the same lady. Imani Beach found herself open for a second look at it from that side. That's her spot. Both of her threes in this last moment or so of this game came from that very spot right there. And the Falcons are battling back to within 5 in the second quarter, 21-16. That's got to make the Falcon fans feel a lot better about things. Alchesay comes out, and they have so far outscored Ganado 8-3 here in the second quarter. We'll get a couple of new faces into the game for the Falcons. Checking in is number 12, Peyton Parker. I should say checking back in. Also back in is number 10, Kylie Mansfield. And we'll pause for a second while they reset the shot clock. One side says 23, one side says 29. The shot clocks are not. And now they're matching. All right, for a moment there, they were not matching. And how does that happen? Eventually we'll get the time on the clock. And we got it. We got it, 4:51 remaining in the second quarter. At halftime, by the way, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. Ball in at the top of the key. Jordan Claw is wide open, and Jordan Claw is going to bury that shot. She's got 2 threes now in the game. And a steal by Shantea Smith. And her pass is going to handcuff her teammate. That goes out of bounds off the Hornets. But, hey, the ladies out there, both sides, are starting to rain them threes. So that's what we want, right? That's what we like to see. And a 24-16 lead here in the second quarter for these Hornets. Falcons into front court to the corner. This is Burnett with it. Out there at the top for a moment, Leah Lupi, and she'll give it up. Kylie Mansfield is going to get hand checked. And the lady that commits a foul is Cheyenne Dinetso of Ganado. Game 1 of the 2 games we'll have tonight here from the Pavilion. And that is almost thrown away, but Burnett was able to track it down. Falcons. Pesky defense by the Hornets. Janetzo. She is playing some scrappy D right now. And the Ganado Hornets defense overplayed that last play. And that's going to give a couple of chances to the Falcons, and they're going to make good. They had 3 shots at it, and finally something went in. And the shot is good for Uriah Burnett. Uriah's second field goal. She's got 7 points now, just a freshman out there. And she is starting to put together a good first half. You see her stay with that one, and from behind, the whistle on Jordan Claw, that's her first foul of the game. So Uriah with the 3-point play, giving her 8 points in the game and making this another, getting it down to 5 points again, and good defense by the Falcons. Tipping the pass was Kamari Alchesay, and now she is going to throw a pass underneath, get an assist on a beautiful pass to Peyton Parker, who completed that transition bucket. And after this big comeback in the second quarter, this Falcons team storming back. Coach Sanchez and his girls doing a great job. It's going to be a timeout for Ganado. Stand by. A 3-point difference here in the second quarter. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at ShowLowFord.com.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Hey, thanks a lot to Holbrook Family Dentistry for joining us again here in this brand new basketball season of Northland Basketball at the Sports Zone. Falcons get an opportunity at it. Burnett's jumper no good. Tipped out once again to Uriah Burnett, and now a 3-point try is up there, no good for Kylie Mansfield. Who's going to get it? So the Falcons have really turned it up. They are taking much better care of the basketball in the last few moments. Their passes are a little more crisp. It's like they've waken out of a little bit of a slumber that found them down by double digits a few moments ago. And now the better defense and the shooting as well. The 2 threes by Amani Beach. And it's put this Falcons team right in prime position here with 2:48 remaining in the second quarter. Just down by 3 now. Just a great comeback. And we're going to get a second successive foul in just a couple of moments on number 35, Kamari Alchesay. So they're going to have to get Alchesay off the floor. So you got 3 personal fouls now in the first half. And it puts the Hornets at the line. Yeah, you can see it clearly on the replay. Cheyenne Danetso at the line. Missed the first, made the second to make this now 25-21. And after the shot makes, she leaves the floor. Shantea Smith returns for the Hornets. And they're going to work a full court press, and a high pass is going to tip off the hands of Tyra Gashoni. Gashoni, a junior, just checked into the game for the Falcons. And that jump shot is good from the right side for Janessa McIntosh. Falcons trying to match it with a 2 inside. Can't do it. Rebound And I think a Falcon foul. It is a Falcon foul. It's Uriah Burnett. So she picked up that foul here. The score 27-21, and the Hornets, following their timeout, have started to make some plays. They've only hit the one shot, so they haven't stretched that lead back to what it was, although this one from 17 feet left side might do it. Nope. Won't land for McIntosh. And then after the rebound, that is going to go against Jordan Claw. Second foul in the game on Ganado's Jordan Claw. Inbound, the Falcons get it to Mansfield. Now across into front court. This is Keone Nashio, and they're going to whistle her for a double dribble and a turnover. Smith into Dinetzo. And a trap by the Falcons, but Dinetzo able to beat that. Pull up at the free throw line for Jason McIntosh. Missed that. Rebound Smith for the Hornets, and she immediately got fouled by Gashoni. That'll be Tyra's first foul, but importantly right now, that's foul number 5 on the Falcons. So for this final minute 56, it's bonus time for the Hornets. That shot is good. Two big foul shots here by Shantea Smith. So 5 unanswered points and a shot block by Jason McIntosh. Then this one hits the top or hits the clock up there. The Hornets will get it back. How did Jason get that shot block? I mean, it's just perfect timing, right? You just have to anticipate the taller player going up in those low blocks, and she did just that, anticipated well, blocked that shot. Gives her team another opportunity with it. McIntosh, pull up left side. That's Janessa McIntosh. So you got Janessa out there, and you got Jasa out there. But that shot's no good. And the inbound for the Falcons, they'll struggle. Trapped in the corner, gonna get it away. Nope, it's gonna be stolen. Tipped away by Claw. To Jasa. To Claw again, and then Dinetzo traveled with it. Now down to 86 seconds remaining until halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report is coming up. Falcons going to run a little weave on that left angle. Now to the right side, and a dangerous pass gets tipped away. That was Janessa McIntosh knocking it away. Hornets have a look from the right side, from the corner, and it's no good for Dinetzo. Rebounded, and up the floor it goes for a shot in the paint that won't go in for Kylie Mansfield. Now it's the Hornets, and it's tied up. Mansfield was right there to tie it up with help from Nashio. And into the game for the Hornets comes Shandon Dinetzo. The inbound taken away by Jordan Claw. Here's, nice pass up the floor to Dinetzo, and it will go in. Claw's pass was, it was perfect. And then Cheyenne just had to lay it in, which she did, as you saw. But, on the run, that little touch pass that she threw over the top had to be just right, and it was. Beautiful pass by Claw. Burnett unable to make that one for the Falcons, who have now, since the Ganado timeout was taken with, I think it was just under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter, Ganado has held Alchesay scoreless during that time and have scored 7 points unanswered. To beat the buzzer, will it go in? Nope. I don't think that shot got off in time. And that's it. That's how the half ends. A great run by Ganado to seize back the momentum in the final 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. And they'll go into the locker room with a 10-point advantage here now, 31-21 over the Alchesay Lady Falcons. And we get you ready for the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report coming up next, everybody. Don't leave your seats. We will continue with this broadcast of Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone right after this.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Beeman Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beeman Drilling has the kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night, 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beeman Drilling.
Step into the world where every bloom tells a story at the Bloom House Floral Design Shop. From enchanting decor to lifelike artificial florals that stay stunning year-round, we craft magic for your home, your holidays, and your biggest moments. Need a custom arrangement or a centerpiece that wows? We'll design it just for you. No fairy godmother required. The Bloom House, located in Pinetop and Show Low, is where imagination blossoms and every day becomes more beautiful.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Hey everybody, welcome back in to our courtside location at Ganado High School, the home of the Hornets. And the Lady Hornets have gotten out to a great start. Now, they had a double-digits lead throughout a good portion of the second quarter, and then the Falcons, with a big comeback in that second period, they were able to get it down to a three-point game. It was 24-21 with about 2.5 or 3 minutes remaining in the half, and then Coach Tom Donetso for Ganado called a timeout. He saw enough at that point. He called a timeout, had whatever words of wisdom for his ladies, and they responded. They responded really well, scoring the final 7 points of the quarter, playing outstanding defense, and taking this 31-21 advantage at halftime here in the girls' game. Ganado, a 3-4 overall record so far this season. The Falcons are winners of 7 of their past 8 games. They've got a record of 8-4. But as you can see right now, it's the Lady Hornets in the driver's seat after finishing strong in the second quarter. Numbers for you from the first half. Jordan Claw, the sophomore who transferred from Holbrook, where she was a freshman star for that team last year. Well, now she is doing her work for this Ganado team, and they are still working on, they're just working it out, right? Working on rhythm and team chemistry with the new transfer. And Jordan played most of that first half, and she led the team in scoring with 10 points, including a couple of threes made for the Hornets. Also in the first half, Jason McIntosh hit a 3 in the second quarter and has 5 points here at halftime. Both Mia Jesus and Shantea Smith have 4 points each for Ganado. 3 points for Cheyenne Nez and 3 points for Cheyenne Denetzo. And 2 points for Janessa McIntosh. That's your Ganado scoring ledger. On the other side, for the Falcons, the freshman Uriah Burnett. I know I said that a couple of times in the first half, and I apologize for that. It's Uriah Burnett, and I also learned that she is the younger sister of one of the all-time great Northland basketball superstars, Darian Burnett. And Uriah led the team in scoring with 8 points in the first half. Imani Beach had 6 points for the Falcons. Hannah Quintero had 3 points. Kylie Mansfield had 2 points, and Peyton Parker had the final 2 points for the Falcons. Falcons hit 3 threes in that first half, 2 of them for Imani Beach. Part of the comeback the Falcons put together late in the second quarter. Hannah Quintero had the other 3, that coming back in the first quarter. And on the other side, Ganado, they hit 4 threes. Jason McIntosh had 1 of them. Jordan Claw had 2 threes, and Cheyenne Nez had a 3 for Ganado. Let's grab our final timeout, wrap up the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tints halftime report, you people. We'll be back for the second half. And an exciting one, I'm sure, on the way. More Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone is on the way.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
5365972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Presenting sponsors of our coverage of Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone do include Sholo Ford, thank you. Also Holbrook Family Dentistry, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and Tint. The good people at White Mountain Regional Medical Center as well. Beeman Well Drilling, a sponsoring partner of ours here at the Sports Zone. Also Hatch Concrete. And let's also throw a shout out to Perkins Cinders and Perkins Aggregates. Great partners of ours here at the Sports Zone. And the second half gets underway on this inbound for Ganado. They've got the basketball. Welcome back in to Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone. This is our game one here tonight at Ganado. The boys' varsity game comes up after this one. And here we go. Let me take a picture of something, folks, while Alchesay comes up with a loose ball. Thank you for that. And the Falcons going to run it up the floor. And they're going to make a shot. Okay, I see who got that. That was Hannah Quintero. Quintero in transition with a big basket, a much-needed basket for the Falcons to start this second half. You get this down to an 8-point game. There was a whistle and a foul. This one goes on Keone Nashio, as you see it again there, that transition bucket. Keone Nashio, number 4. And Keone's got her first foul of the game. Ganado with the inbound. Not a shooting foul, obviously, there. Jason McIntosh pulls up at the foul line. No good off the back iron, and it's rebounded by number 35, Kamari Classe. Classe is going to get a pass in the paint here, turn around, and that shot's a little left. And there is Ganado's Shantea Smith for the rebound. Shantea wears number 44, gives it off to number 10, Jordan Claw. She brings it up left side to Jason McIntosh for a 3. Jason wears number 4. Also out there starting the second half for head coach Tom Totticini and the Ganado Lady Hornets is number 32. Number 32, that's Janessa McIntosh. And then the fifth starter is number 0. That's Mia Jesus out there. Now, Janessa will exit the game, and coming in for Ganado is number 12, Shandon Denetso. Falcons have it left side for an open 3. That one no good off the front iron, tipped around, and a jump ball is going to get called, and that will be Ganado's basketball. Falcons will drop back on defense. They'll say Falcons basketball. That was on the possession arrow, so yeah, Ganado did have it first, if you remember. So the Falcons will inbound the ball and go right to work. It comes into number 35, Kamari Classe. Now outside, that is number 3, Hannah Quintero. Left side to number 12, Peyton Parker. Back outside for a 3-point try. That is good for number 4, Keone Nashio. And her first points of the game. And a big 3 that makes this a 5-point difference again. Back-to-back scores for the Lady Falcons. And they're going to trap in the corner. Ganado gets it out of there. Swing it around to an open look from the left corner. And there is a big answer for Ganado. They land a 3 from number 12. Shandon Denetso with that shot. And just like that, there is a nice answer the other direction. The basket good for Kylie Mansfield. Mansfield with her first points of the second half. Whistle and a foul. Falcons don't like it a whole lot. And I'll tell you, that's trouble right there. That's big-time trouble. That is the 4th foul of the game on Kamari Classe. So Kamari came out, started the second half, and could not stay clean for very long. She is going to have to depart the game, and she does. And replaced by number 42, that's the freshman Uriah Bennett, who leads the team in scoring right now with 8 points. So Uriah joins others out there like Peyton Parker, number 12. Mentioned that Kylie Mansfield is out there. She wears number 10. As you see, McIntosh make one of those foul shots. And it's 35-28 Ganado. 3 on the way. Nashio, the shot wouldn't go in. Rebound and a nice putback by Uriah Bennett. Coach Sanchez had some really good things to say about her and her development as a post player, a young player. And she's got a very bright future. Hey, there's a nice little left hand in transition. And it is Jason McIntosh with a Ganado answer to the Burnett shot a moment ago, and that's going to be off the hands of Nashio. A 1-on-2 between those defenders, and Ganado gets it to go. Shandon Dinetzo, and Shandon has 5 in the game, all of that coming in these first 3 minutes of the second half. The runner in the paint, no good there for Kylie Mansfield. And it comes down to Dinetzo. Left side, open. Jordan Claw will knock down that 3. And I think Coach Sanchez, he wants a timeout. He wants to try to slow down the onslaught right now. Biggest lead of the game. It's Ganado 42, Alchesay 30. And this is Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch healthcare. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
5365972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
Well, we hope that you're having a fantastic holiday so far. Merry Christmas from the Sports Zone. Or should I say Merry Keshmish from the Sports Zone? You tell me. 42-30, our score. Ganado in front of the Alchesay Falcons in the girls' varsity game. Back to the action here. Northland Basketball. A little weave outside. Let's see what the Falcons work. They work to a shot from 14 feet that doesn't go. Burnett's follow. Won't go. Should try again. And multiple efforts for Uriah Burnett, who will tip this long pass out of bounds. So Uriah Burnett out there, the freshman for the Falcons. We mentioned that she is the younger sister of Darian Burnett. And if you're in the family with Darian, your expectations have got to be super high. Because I will tell you this. If we were going to name an all-time starting 5 in Northland basketball history, we've been doing Northland basketball since about 2015. So it's about 10 years, 11 years of basketball coverage for us here at the Sports Zone. As you see that foul, that's going to be a shooting foul. Falcons committing that one. And called a foul on number 3, Hannah Quintero. That's Hannah's second foul of the game. To the free throw line is Mia Jesus. But as I was saying, it means 11 years-ish of doing Northland basketball. And it really does go back before that. But, our first year of the All-Star game was 2015. So we've gotten to see a ton of incredible teams and unbelievably good athletes play basketball here in this area with our brand Northland Basketball. And if we were going to name a boys starting 5, as you watch this transition basket go in, beautifully finished by Kylie Mansfield. It was well done by Kylie. And makes this a 10-point game again. If we were going to name a starting 5 of all the boys we have ever covered with Northland Basketball, I promise you that Darian Burnett would be in the starting 5. I mean, does anybody disagree with that? I mean, I can't imagine that you would disagree, but if you want to disagree, I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'll read your thoughts on the live chat to our broadcast. We don't have too many people live chatting out there. Hey, by the way, we have a girls' final. Somebody reporting on that live chat. Snowflake 61, Tuba City 60. Snowflake 61, Tuba City 60 in the girls' varsity game there. Burnett to turn around, and she is going to get fouled by Jason McIntosh. Jasa has now committed her first foul. 2 shots right here for Uriah Burnett. Why don't you, while you're watching the broadcast, how about if you checked in on our live chat and gave us your ideas? So you watch both of those foul shots go awry, and the difference remains 10 points. Ganado in front of Alchesay here in this girls' game. Let us know who you think would be in the last 10, 11 years of Northland basketball teams we've covered. Who would be in the starting 5 for the boys and the girls? How about that? Give us names, boys and girls. Starting 5. Boy, I tell you, that was a young lady named Faith James. Graduated last year with this Ganado team. As you watch that beauty go in for Jason McIntosh. What a nice shot. Creative shot there by Jasa. And now she's got 10 points in the game. Her teammate Jordan Claw has 13. Those two ladies leading Ganado right now. Jordan's going to just take that one right away from the Falcons. Spin to the basket. Jordan Claw, shot good. And Falcons want another timeout. How about on our live chat? On our live chat, would you check in and let us know who you think? Give us names, girls' names, boys' names of our Northland basketball history, last 11 years or so up here in the northern part of the state, that you think belong in a dream team starting lineup. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See your thoughts on that. We'll check in on the live chat here on our Sports Zone Radio YouTube broadcast. And we'll take this time out. Back in a moment. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Hey, how about that defensive play by Jason McIntosh while you were gone, and it resulted in a 3-point basket for Jordan Claw. Jordan, what a game she's having here, the sophomore for Ganado. On the other side, you saw the answer by Imani Beach. Imani able to get that one in transition for the Falcons. Meanwhile, back to work for Ganado and a couple of chances there. That second try for McIntosh is no good. And an outlet for the Falcons. They go running and could not finish that one there. In backcourt, a whistle and a foul on Hannah Quintero here, 3rd of the game. Let's see, team fouls right now with 1:24 left in the quarter. Falcons have 4 team fouls. Ganado has 2. More importantly, Ganado is out to a 15-point lead. Backdoor cut. And Shantea Smith unable to finish the shot there. Quintero for the Falcons up in the front court. Right side pull-up jumper right side, and that's going to roll off the front lip. It's missed, but a beautiful Offensive rebound, and Leah Lupi gets the basket for Alchesay. Under a minute remaining in the quarter. Jesus up the floor, and she's got that one. Got a very friendly roll here at home. Now we'll get a whistle. Blocking foul. It's Cheyenne Denetza of Ganado. Whistled on that foul. 47 seconds left in the quarter. Ganado trying to get to 500. So let's see here. Oh yeah, Jazz Nosey. Somebody says Jazz Nosey. Derek Simmons, camera guy. He's got a lot of time to kill. Keeps voting. I don't know how he's operating the camera and voting at the same time, but he's doing it all. Who else going to get in on that live chat and let us know about your dream team starting five, or just give us a name that belongs in the starting five? Hey, how about that? Nice downtown shot, good for Hannah Quintero. She got a 3 out of it. 12 points separating the teams. Not for long when your name is Jordan Claw. Jordan able to hit that long too. That was Jordan, wasn't it, guys? I believe it was Jordan. What a game Jordan Claw is having. 20 points now. 20 for the Lady Hornets. What an addition to this team after she is now transferred to join the team. Lob inside, great position by Burnett. Yeah. Well done to beat the buzzer right there. The assist goes to Leah Lupi on the beautiful pass, but it was Uriah Burnett inside for the 2. Make it a 12-point difference yet again. Watch it one more time as we close out the quarter. The fourth period on the way. Ganado 53, Alchesay 41 in the girls' varsity game. This is Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
5365972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Hey, we're about to get this fourth period underway for you here at the Sports Zone. Northland Basketball is underway. And among the things I'm doing right now, you may be wondering what is he doing. I am getting our book ready for the boys' game coming up. You see that shot, no good. I mean, it's one of the things you've got to do. It's all part of the routine. As that 3 goes up, it's no good. Falcons get another shot, and Burnett has done a great job. Listen, Burnett is going to be she is going to be a very special player for this Falcons team for a long time to come. Just a freshman, leading the way out there with 14 points, and you can tell just as she gets more and more reps, more experience, the things that she is going to be able to do for this Falcons team, pretty exciting. And then when they get Alyssa Jim back, boy, this Falcons team has got to be formidable with 2 great post players like that. It's got a whistle And a foul. Let's see, who did that get whistled on? Not entirely sure who picked up the foul a moment ago for the Falcons. And with that, not entirely sure. Okay, yeah, that was Quintero getting that bucket right there. Falcon basket, much needed. This one off the Ganado miss, tipped around, and the Falcons able to scoop it up. They've got numbers. They got a 3-on-2. Can they finish it? They do! What a terrific job with the pressure in her face. Peyton Parker, a massive two-point make right there. And Ganado, all of a sudden, they were up by 12 not very long ago. In fact, they were up by 15, weren't they? This is down to a 6-point game all of a sudden. Relentless here in this second half, this Falcons team. And Ganado says, that's enough of that. They need a timeout. Last time they took a timeout during a big Falcons run, it worked well. We'll see if it happens again right here as we grab a timeout on our broadcast. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Step into the world where every bloom tells a story at the Bloom House Floral Design Shop. From enchanting decor to lifelike artificial florals that stay stunning year-round, we craft magic for your home, your holidays, and your biggest moments. Need a custom arrangement or a centerpiece that wows? We'll design it just for you. No fairy godmother required. The Bloom House, located in Pine Top and Show Low, is where imagination blossoms and every day becomes more beautiful.
During the timeout, I'm sitting right next to Rick Sanchez, the head coach of the Ganado Hornets, and I'm listening to this guy, him doing his coaching. There's me, there's our technical director in the background, there's Noah Anderson, and there's Coach Sanchez. So I'm getting an earful. He is amping up his coaching here in this late going, urging his ladies on. Nice dish. Shot good for Burnett. She is having a whale of a game. She's got 16 in the game on that feed from Keone Nashio. Another three goes up for Ganado. This time it won't go in for the sophomore, who drops back on defense to try to stop this. Jason McIntosh back there will block a shot, but she picks up her second foul. It's a shooting foul for the Falcons, who are now down by just that 4 you see on your screen. What a comeback for the Falcons. And to the free throw line is Quintero. Well, this young lady at the line has 10 points in the game. You see now, 11. And if you needed any further evidence of the foul, you got it right there. Off the back iron, no good. Tipped around, and it's the Falcons controlling. Look at this. That three can tie it. That's missed. Tipped around and tied up. That's a jump ball. Came down eventually to Jordan Claw, but she was completely surrounded by unfriendlies. Tied her up. Inbound coming up for Ganado, and for the Falcons, that bit of hustle right there by the team. That's going to reverse that arrow, and that's a big play. 5:23 remaining in regulation. Ganado with that massive lead not very long ago. Falcons have stormed back. By the way, in the third quarter, Ganado outscored Alchesay in a high-scoring period, 22-20. But now all of a sudden the Falcons have outscored Ganado in the fourth quarter, 9-0, 9-0, and look what it's done. And now a turnover right there by Ganado. More great defense by the Falcons. And look what they're doing. Ganado kind of has that, it's got that feeling, that sense that they've lost their mojo. They've lost their their confidence a bit here in this late going. Can they get it back? Drive, kick out for a 3 to tie, and nope, that's off the back iron, and Jason McIntosh able to grab it. And a foul. Contact made by Peyton Parker. That'll be her second foul of the game. It is team foul number 2 on the Falcons here in the fourth quarter. Ganado's got just one team foul, and you can see the timeouts remaining for these two teams. Ganado, they're 3 timeouts. Alchesay with 2 timeouts remaining. And here we go. Up the floor. Shantea Smith. Careful on the dribble. And that one thrown up there. Is that going to be a shooting foul? The contact was initiated by Nashio, her second foul of the game. To the free throw line goes Jason McIntosh, and see if she can finally give Ganado some points in the fourth period. We played 3.5 minutes of basketball in the quarter, and that's the first point delivered for Ganado. Checking your mentions out there on all-time Dream Team starters, Northland Basketball history. There's some great names you guys are offering up out there. I think we got us a technical. Oh, that is tough right there. Ignacio just picked up 2 fouls. One was the actual foul, and then there was the technical foul. And the comeback for the Falcons is going to get stymied right here if Jordan Claw can make them pay. Jordan's going to get 2 foul shots and then 2 technical foul shots. Well, actually, I take it back. She might not get. These might be the technical foul shots right here, and she misses that one. Yeah, those are huge for Ganado. Okay, so it was a shooting foul. Nashio's going to have to sit for a bit. Coach is going to need her back on the floor here before everything is said and done, so we get her calmed down a little bit. Well, Jordan had to step away from that. Couldn't make the 2 foul shots, so Jason's going to try these 2. Jason has now made, dare I jinx her, she's made 4 foul shots in a row. Nope, the jinx did not happen. That's 5 straight free throws made by Jason. She's 5 out of 8 in the game. She missed her first 3 and then made her next 5 right there. She's made 4 of those here in the fourth quarter. And overall now 14 points in the game for Jason McIntosh. And that gives a little breathing room to this Ganado team. As we get to the closing in on the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. At the end of the game, as we always do, we'll announce the Sports Zone's player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Strong candidate right there, that number 10, Jordan Claw. She's going to give it up. And a shooting foul is called. Well, the Falcon fans are going to argue all day that Imani Beach there, who gets whistled for the foul, that she had a clean block on the shot. Now it's right in front of me, and I thought it was clean, but I wasn't also very tightly focused on the picture in front of me. So I'm going to have to look at the replay right here as we show it to you. See if we can come up with any indicator as to whether, oh yeah, I got the hand right there. You can see it. Got a piece of the ball, got the hand. I mean, at least I think so. We would have to look at it again in the super slow-mo to determine. It does produce 3 foul shots. Yeah, I mean all day, right? It felt like it was clean, and certainly I think that Imani thought it was clean in the heat of the moment. But more importantly, if you're a Ganado fan, that is 3 for 3 at the foul line for Shandon Dinetso. That's huge, and this Ganado team has made 7 out of 7 foul shots in the fourth quarter to stretch their lead again. The foul shots have been massive for Ganado. You talk about it, you got to make those free throws down the stretch especially, and Ganado has made every one that they've had to, and they have now gotten back out to a 10-point advantage. Look at the no-look pass by Jason McIntosh. Unfortunately, Ganado did not finish. The Falcons are out in front there. Here's a foot on the line, long 2-point try is no good. And the Hornets for a moment have it and throw it away. Falcons. Out to Quintero. And now a three is on the way, and that shot is going to rim out there no good for Peyton Parker. And it's tied up underneath. And it is Ganado's basketball. You watching what that was. I think the pass was so good, I think it might have fooled Shantea just a little bit as well. She may have been slow in reacting, meaning, slow in getting the shot away. And obviously you see there, it just would not go in for her. Ganado's got it back, though. Shandin Donetso drops a pass off to Jordan Claw, whose runner is no good from the foul line. And it is rebounded by Kylie Mansfield. Here comes Alchesay with the basketball. Under 3 minutes remaining. Falcons are playing with a ton of urgency out there. The spin to the basket. Shot is good for Mansfield. And she got fouled as well. And the lady that got her was Shantea Smith. That's 3 in the game on Shantea. And more importantly for the Falcons, a chance to get it back down to a 7-point game here. Can Mansfield, can she do just that? And she does. Critical foul shot for Kylie Mansfield. Now the Hornets will see if they can work some clock here. Well, of course not. I mean, every time I think it's going to happen, they change their mind. A couple of shots for McIntosh, and then to the free throw line. I think that's Donetso going to the line. The whistle is on Peyton Parker. Parker's got 3 fouls, and it is Shandin Donetso. Shandin off the bench has done a great job. A couple of foul shots made here would give her 10 in the game, 10 points in the game. Let's see if she can keep this perfect free throw shooting in the fourth quarter by Ganado alive. Somebody got to talk to the broadcaster and tell him, don't talk about it. Let's see, Jaron Burnett of Blue Ridge getting a vote. Darian Burnett, sister, okay, yeah. Abigail Benali with a mention for the all Northland Basketball starting 5 dream team. Both foul shots no good. Falcons with a chance. Look at Quintero fight for the rebound. And look at Burnett fight to keep that one alive. Falcons staying in this thing. Here's a shot from 3, and that is going to be just off the mark. Rebound inside. Got points out of it. And look at the game that this freshman Uriah Burnett is having. She's got 18 points for the Falcons, who get it back to a 5-point game with a lot of time left. And Ganado says, give me a timeout. They got the basketball. And they're in front by 5. There is that freshman. And what a game Uriah Burnett is having for the Falcons. Stand by. It's Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch health care. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Well, are you ready to go? 2:01 remaining in regulation. Inbound for Ganado. Jordan Claw with the spinning dribble. Gives it up. Donetso on the drive. That one no good. Falcons fight and win the battle for the basketball. Little pull up, no good off the back iron. And it is Ganado coming out of there with it. Falcons with an opportunity right there, could not get it inside of 5 with that. 3 on the way. That one no good, and kind of has that feel of, I think Jason rushed that shot and then commits a foul afterward. And that'll be 3 fouls in the game on Jason McIntosh. So, you've got that lead. If you've got that 5-point advantage, under a couple of minutes left, I think that you work for a higher percentage shot than to take that 3 at the top. Obviously, if the 3 goes in, then, all that Monday morning quarterbacking doesn't matter. Look at the drive and the finish by Kylie Mansfield. Kylie's had a great second half for her team. She has scored 9 of her 11 points after the break. And we're down to a 3-point difference. McIntosh. Guarded by Mansfield. Watch the 5-second, Jasa. She gets a screen, goes by to the corner. And it was a little bit off the mark. Otherwise, Jordan might have pulled the trigger there. 10 on the shot clock, and that 3 is way too much. Denetzo missed the shot. Rebound, Burnett. And her pass is stolen back by Denetzo. Jordan Claw working out on top. Falcons are going to, they're going to start fouling, and that's Peyton Parker who had to commit the foul. Peyton's 4th of the game. And it will be 2 shots right here with 33.7 seconds remaining. Well, Jordan, last time at the line, Jordan missed both of her free throws. And Coach Sanchez is asking how many timeouts remaining for Alchesay. We showed 2 timeouts remaining, and he grabs the timeout right there. Meanwhile, the lady at the line now she gets to think about it a little bit more. She's had a phenomenal game. We're talking about Jordan Claw. Her 20 points leads the way. She's outscored everybody. She leads Ganado in scoring there. Her teammate Jason McIntosh with 14. But Jordan, what a game. She has poured in 3 3-pointers over the course of the game for the Hornets. I would imagine that when Coach Totticini realized that Jordan Claw was transferring in, that had to be a pretty good moment for him. And if you saw Jordan last year as a freshman showing the things that she is capable of when she played for the Holbrook Roadrunners, anybody in the state would want to add Jordan to their roster. I'm talking about any level, 1A through 6A. However, struggling at the line right now. And boy, that's 4 misses from the line in the 4th quarter in a row. Here comes Alchesay. Attack the basket. Shot is good! And it's a 1-point game. Quintero with a beautiful job. Steal. Shot block. And McIntosh is going to send Peyton Parker to the foul line. And they say it wasn't McIntosh, it was Jesus. Mia Jesus with her first foul of the game. And look at this, the Falcons can grab the lead with 19.7 seconds remaining. Peyton Parker, a sophomore, at the foul line. She has scored 4 points so far. The Ganado faithful making some noise. And we're tied at the pavilion. Huge shots coming up for Peyton. And the Alchesay Falcons have their first lead of the game with 19.7 seconds left. And this ball tipped out by the Falcon defense. 19 seconds remaining. No shot clock. And Ganado wants to spend one of their 2 remaining timeouts right here. Set something up. Preserve the inbound. Try to figure it out. They're going to have to go to the length of the floor. And they're going to have an opportunity right here. Can they close it out? How do you like the finish to this one? What a game. What a game tonight here at the Ganado Pavilion. Some totals for you right as we start thinking about the Sports Zone's player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Well, Uriah Burnett, the freshman post player for the Falcons, has kept him in the game all night long with 18 points scored. That leads Falcons scoring. Hannah Quinteros had a fantastic second half. She's got 13 points, and 11 of that is here in the second half. Kylie Mansfield has 11 points. She scored 9 of those 11 in the second half. It's been a great second half for the Falcons, who have outscored Ganado 20-7 in the fourth quarter to grab this 61-60 advantage. Falcons with a win will go to 9-4 overall on the season. Let's see what their defense can do here. Ganado, they've got Jesus out there. They've got Shandon Denetzo, Jason McIntosh, Jordan Claw, obviously, out on the floor. And I think we got a warning on Falcons. Hold on a second. Okay, they said 44, but there is no 44 on the Falcon team. I think they meant 42. I think they meant Burnett. I think Burnett was not giving the required space. So they call that a delay. Okay, so they've straightened it out. It's on Burnett. And now the Falcon defense. Can they close it out? Coach Sanchez is giving instructions. Look at the wingspan Burnett has. Try to block this inbound. It comes in to McIntosh. Races forward. Right side, a three on the way. That shot is going to come up short by Jesus. Rebound, Falcons, and they immediately call their final timeout. And they've got 10.4 seconds to protect that basketball and see if they can come away with a victory here at Ganado. What a job by the Falcons in the second half. Even if they don't hold on and win this, the things that they have learned here in fighting back, I believe they were down 15, weren't they? Toward the end of that third quarter. All they have done is just steadily worked at it and chipped away, and now they are set to potentially break some hearts right here. Hey, there's one of the older McIntosh sisters right there. Ganado desperately needs a takeaway here on the inbound. Denetzo guards the inbound pass, and that one is tipped around, and it is taken away by Ganado. And timeout called from the bench after McIntosh controlled it. Ganado did exactly what they had to. And by the way, I don't think any time ran off the clock. I don't think time ran off the clock there. You got 10.4 seconds. Let's see what see how much time is. Yeah, no time ran off.
Did they have a timeout?
I think about 4 seconds should have run off the clock. I mean, I sat there and I counted. I looked back at the play on replay.
We took your time off.
So they took almost 4 full seconds off. I think the officials got it just right. It's down to 7.9. You can see there, and I think that was exactly right. Hand it to the officials. These are great officials. Well done by these guys to correct the clock here. And now an inbound for the Hornets. They got the steal on the inbound. Great job, great pressure. And now the Hornets have the opportunity right here. I'm going to go back to your comments on our live chat. Let's see, starting five. Somebody said Justin Curley, Quincy Smith, Cooper Burbank, Jamal Coleman, and Mutton Stew. Wow. Some of the all-time greats. You ready for this? Are you ready for this finish? 61-60. Shantea Smith with the job of throwing it in. And if you're Ganado, you attack, don't you? You attack the basket. Try to get to the foul line. I mean, that's what I would do. That's what I would draw up. We'll see what Coach Totticini has for his ladies. And the inbound comes into Donetso to Shantea Smith for a three. That one is no good off the back iron. Rebound, Falcons, foul by Ganado, and that should be enough with 1.1 seconds remaining. Interesting choice on the draw up there for the final shots. I mean, if it's me, I'm going inside. If it's me, I'm attacking the basket, but that's why I don't get to coach. They would, you don't want me coaching. And the Falcons to close it out right here. I mean, 1.1 seconds. You know, if there's still time for Ganado, don't get me wrong. And I apologize for jumping the gun on that. That was a good miss. Boy, that was a smart miss. And that runs out the clock. I don't know if Hannah Quintero missed that on purpose, but that was a smart miss. She finishes with 14 points. And what a job out here by Alchesay to come back and win. You see it there, 62-60. I'm going to get the votes from our guys. Give me your vote on the Sports Zone Player of the Game. What do you got? What do we got from upstairs? It's unanimous, I guess. It is the freshman. Uriah Burnett is our Sports Zone Player of the Game, everybody. She led the scoring with 18 points. Could have easily given it to Hannah Quintero as well. What a game she played. Kylie Mansfield in the second half was awesome. I mean, any one of these, Lady Falcons players could have picked it up. And we're going to go with the freshman, who is going to get one of those beautiful limited edition Sports Zone t-shirts. Wow, what a win for the Lady Falcons here tonight at Ganado. It looks like we do have our player of the game ready to go. She's a freshman. She's getting the chance. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. And it's time for us to announce our Sports Zone Player of the Game presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. After a comeback win for the ages by the Alchesay Lady Falcons, they beat Ganado 62-60. And the freshman on your screen right there, and her name is Uriah Burnett. She is our player of the game. Uriah, congratulations.
Thank you.
How about this comeback? What did it take? Your team was down, I think, by 15 in the second half, and you come back and win. What got into the Falcons there in those final moments?
I think it was like we just all wanted to win really bad, and it took a lot to get it into our heads, because after a comeback like that, it was really hard. Yeah.
Talk about some of the things that Coach Sanchez was saying to you and your teammates during those timeouts.
So he was just telling us to calm down and take our time and play our own game, not play down to their level and play their game. So that's what we did, and we came out with the win tonight.
Uriah, among the things that you had to do is you had to get a lot of minutes and replace Alyssa Jim, who couldn't be here. She was not feeling well. And so did you feel any added pressure coming into this game?
Yeah, especially being a freshman, I did. And coming from a big tribe in a school that I go to, a lot of pressure.
All right, let me ask you about your connection with your brother Darian Burnett. How much work has he helped you with? Has he helped you be a better player?
Yeah, especially with my mental and being into the game and not letting my feelings get into it. Yeah. So
he helps you kind of stay detached emotionally on those things. And you got to, right? You have to. Your team did so well down the stretch. I want to give you an opportunity to talk about a couple of ladies at least. I mean, Hannah Quintero was fantastic in that fourth quarter, right?
Yes, she was. I love the way she could finish at the end.
And a senior, right? The senior leadership that she provides. And what about Kylie Mansfield? Can you speak for a moment about the way both of those ladies handled themselves in those final moments?
Kylie.
Well, for example, what kind of leadership do they provide, and what's the communication like on the floor?
Okay, so Kylie, she's kind of like an older sister to me because like me and her have like known each other for a long time, and she was just telling me like to calm down and do what I needed to do on the court. That's why she kept coming up to me. Yeah.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
You followed the instructions.
Yeah.
Great job. What a win for you and the ladies. I would imagine you're going to enjoy that a lot.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you.
Just a freshman right there. I do the chant, but I don't think I do it any justice. There is our Sports Zone Player of the Game presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and her name is Uriah Burnett of the Alchesay Falcons, who storm back in that fourth quarter. And they get out of here, get out of Ganado with a 62-60 victory here tonight on this broadcast of Northland Basketball. What a game it was. And the boys' game is coming up here in just a few moments. Let's look at the numbers again. Our player of the game, Uriah Burnett, led the team with 18 points in the game. Hannah Quintero had 14 points here in this one. And Kylie Mansfield added 11 points. Great game for Imani Beach as well off the bench. Imani had 8 points in this one. Peyton Parker with 6 points for the Lady Falcons. Keone Nashio had 3 points, and Leah Lupi with 2 points for the Falcons. On the other side, Ganado was led in scoring by Jordan Claw. Jordan had 20 points, but when it mattered most, the Falcon defense was able to slow her down there in that fourth quarter. And Jordan ends up with the 20 points that we mentioned with and was silent in that fourth period. A great game by Jasa McIntosh. Those two ladies, Jordan and Jasa, that guard combination for Ganado is going to be special this season. Jasa had 14 points, including 4 for 4 at the line in the fourth quarter. Shandon Dinetzo checked in with 8 points. Mia Jesus had 6 points for the Falcons. Shantea Smith with 4 points. Cheyenne Nez added 3 points. So did Cheyenne Dinetzo. The two Cheyennes had 3 points each. And then Janessa McIntosh finished the game with 2 points for the Ganado Hornets. But the victory belongs to Alchesay. What a win on the road for the Falcons, defeating Ganado by a final score of 62-60. Well, the boys' game is on the way here in a moment, and we'll have broadcast coverage there for you. Look for a new broadcast. We'll start a whole new video stream for that one, so look for it on the Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel coming up here in just a moment. And we're counting on these two boys' teams to give us the same kind of game, right? Looking forward to a great game coming up here in just a little bit as the boys do battle next. For the entire crew, for our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director, Noah Anderson, and on camera tonight, Leonard Keone. I am Floyd Simmons. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Reminding you, final score, Alchesay 62, Ganado 60 in the girls' game. Saying God bless you, and we'll see you again in just a few moments with more Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone, right here from Ganado. Stand by for it.